What's up, guys? And I'm with this big beast again, which is actually pretty fast. Looks like a beast engine, but the engines we have don't look like beasts, they just look like tiny electric things. But I'm saying that because they look taller than them. And now we're in the year 1945. Look, we have a twin brother of a beast engine, Big Boy 4884. And I'm saying that because it looks yellow and it looks like a twin with the other engine. And here we are, we have an engine which is 17 years old. Whoa, did you see that thunder? That made me jump. I didn't see it myself. That lightning. 17 years old, but it looks like it's old enough to upgrade. Oh my goodness, it looks like it's got a diesel engine at the back of its tail. But it isn't, it's its coal where it like picks up all its coal at the back. I first thought that was a diesel engine, but it isn't. That's the most unusual big beast I've ever seen. Okay, so we're now in the year 1946. And I'm starting to notice that Boston is starting to get bigger, like, every single decade. It's grown bigger than I thought. Oh my goodness, we are way into the future. Introducing the GP7, made in 1949. And it looks like I have to replace it with train number 5. Because train number 5 is the oldest in the railway now. 16 years old. I better replace you with the GP7. Upgrade. Yeah, it looks similar to the other diesel railways you see in present day. Maybe they were made in this time and they luckily survived. It's actually quite smooth. Smoother than the first electric train. Yay, we're in a new decade. We're now in the year 1950. Coaches have got more massive. They look giant now. They're like express coaches now. Oh, looks like we're getting into the present day sort of trains. Wait till the future. So here is the new extension to Scanton. And it looks weird because we've built the first tunnel in our railway. Which, here we go again. See, it looks like we're travelling on the ground, which we're not. It's underneath the ground. Well, I don't believe it. The oldest electric train is 24 years old. And it's this green locomotive made in 1935? Well, that's just amazing. And now we're in a new decade and this train is 25 years old? A quarter of 100 years? Wow, this train has actually survived through electric. And like I said, trains with electric survive longer than steam engines. And it's raining. I hope it don't destroy the electric system, because if it does, it won't run for a very long time, and you better have to fix it straight away. Now guys, I have a feeling this is going to be the oldest locomotive ever in my railway, because the oldest locomotive ever in my railway was that yellow engine in part 7, which you saw, was 34 years old. And I have a feeling it's going to surpass that age. The economy's slowing. I wonder why the economy's slowing. We have to find out why. So, I'll be back if it's over 34 years. I'll feel a bit disappointed if it crashes under that age, 34, because I really wanted this electric train to surpass that age. But it more likely will. Don't worry. Now guys, I have a feeling this is going to be the oldest locomotive ever in my railway, because the oldest locomotive ever in my railway was that yellow engine in part 7, which you saw, was 34 years old. And I have a feeling it's going to surpass that age. The economy's slowing. I wonder why the economy's slowing. We have to find out why. So, I'll be back if it's over 34 years. I'll feel a bit disappointed if it crashes under that age, 34, because I really wanted this electric train to surpass that age. But it more likely will. Don't worry. Now that's a locomotive to replace this 27-year-old diesel engine, because it looks like a shuttle train. So okay, replace. BL8TT. What a weird name. Although it's very powerful, powerful indeed, carrying lots of trucks. Although it is like a shuttle train, it might carry long passenger carriages from Newton to Bridgeport via Poughkeepsie. Let's see if it survives from Newton to Bridgeport all the way. Is able to climb up high hills. And now at the end of 1967, and now at 1968. Here we are, here's Bridgeport, and it's now 1 year old. It can carry one big carriage at the back of that shuttle train. Wow, this shuttle train is really that strong. Look at it. Oh, it's got 3. It's even more powerful than I thought. And a very big station for a little city like that. And a new locomotive, FP45. That could replace that one I've got here. 16 years of service. You definitely need replacing with the FP45, made in 1968. And it looks like an actual diesel locomotive you see in America. And it's 0 years old. Okay, so this is the age where the yellow locomotive used to be. 34 years old. Now I'm watching it till it turns 35. So it can break the world record of our railway. And it will be listed as the oldest locomotive ever, that dark green locomotive. And I'm gonna let it run forever. I hope it survives the 21st century. Oh, great, now we've got another new locomotive. Well, I can upgrade one of those locomotives with that in the future. But I just want to see if it survives till 1970. which more likely will. Yes! It's now the oldest locomotive I ever had. It's now 35 years old. I'm gonna leave it for eternity until it crashes. So let's see which locomotive needs replacing. Boston Flyer. Yeah, 11 years, you definitely need replacing. You were made a very long time ago, and I'm gonna replace it with the DD40AX. It's a very big red beast diesel engine. I've never seen it that red before. I've seen it like brownish and yellows and black, but not red and long. Maybe this is a special locomotive. Made in 1969. And now we're now in the year 1970. Now guys, I'm gonna leave it here with the part 9. So please comment, like and subscribe for more videos. And the oldest locomotive is now 36 years old. Good grief. Now let's see which locomotive is like ready for upgrading. Well, you definitely are. You're 28 years old. And maybe when a new locomotive comes out, because you're like nearly 30 years old, so you're now 28. Well, it's now 29 years old. So, comment, like and subscribe for more videos. That's my last words. And now I leave you in the traffic jam.